A very good morning to everyone present here. It gives us great pleasure to extend a very warm welcome on behalf of the Department of Information Technology. I, Harshita Mogha, along with my co-host Siddharth, are thrilled to be a part of InCITe 2023, the third international conference on information technology. The conference theme is Decision Intelligence, Transform Your World. We are excited to have all of you here today and hope that this conference will provide you with valuable insights into the latest advancements and applications of decision intelligence.
InCITe 2023 is a collaborative platform that seeks to unite scientists, academicians, and industrialists operating in the realm of information technology to deliberate on emerging ideas and accelerate research work. Eminent researchers from all across the globe have congregated to share their recent breakthroughs in the field and foster the exchange of innovative concepts, findings, and methodologies. This two-day conference provides a one-of-a-kind chance to gain a deep understanding of the latest technological trends and to connect with researchers and scientists from across the globe. Let us make us most of this unparalleled opportunity to expand our horizons and exchange in stimulating discussions that will propel us towards a brighter future.
I extend a very warm welcome to all our distinguished guests, esteemed dignitaries, renowned scientists from India and abroad, as well as the students and faculty members present here. Your presence here today fills us with inspiration and serves as a great morale booster for the entire scientific community. It is an honor and privilege to have you all here with us this morning. And we are grateful for your valuable time and support. Shubham karoti kalyanam, arogyam dhan sampada, Shatru Buddhi Vinashaya, Deepa Jyotir Namastate. This sacred act of lamp lighting is believed to bestow auspiciousness, prosperity, and abundance of wealth while eliminating any obstacles that may hinder our intellectual pursuits.
As we come together to seek the blessings of the Almighty, this symbolic gesture serves as a reminder of our commitment to knowledge and the pursuit of excellence. I now request the dignitaries on the dais to kindly step forward to light the lamp.
I request Ms. Swati, Editorial Director, Springer, to also please join us for the lamp lighting.
Thank you. Uh, Amity University is a unique blend of modernity and tradition, and we take great pride in upholding our customs and welcoming our esteemed guests. As a symbol of our gratitude and commitment to nurturing meaningful relationships, we have the pleasure of presenting a sacred Tulsi sapling to our distinguished guests.
I request Dr. Selvamurthy Sir, President ASTIF, to present a sapling to a guest of honor, Dr. Sean McLuhan Sir, Director, Center for Intelligent Autonomous Manufacturing Systems, Queen's University, Belfast, UK.
Now I request Professor Dr. K.M. Soni Sir, Deputy Dean, Engineering and Technology, to present a sapling to our guest of honor, Dr. Jean Paul Sir, Professor and former Director of Center of IT and National Development in Africa, University of Cape Town, South Africa.
I now request Professor Dr. Abhay Bansal Sir, Joint Head of MIT School of Engineering and Technology, to present a sapling to a guest of honor, Mr. Rajiv Saraiya Sir, Vice President, Coforge.
I also request Professor Dr. Abhay Bansal Sir, Joint Head of Amity School of Engineering and Technology, to present a sapling virtually to our guest of honor, Dr. Rajo Dannenberg Sir, Professor Emeritus from Carnegie Mellon University, USA.
Thank you, sir. I now request Professor Dr. Manoj Kumar Pandey, sir, Joint Head of MIT School of Engineering and Technology, to present a sapling virtually to a guest of honor, Dr. Tariq Soap, sir, 8th President of Lawrence Technological University, Michigan.
Yes, that's all. I request Dr. Natasha Hastir Ma'am, Deputy Director Academics and Head of Department of Information Technology, to present a sapling to Dr. Marita Turpin Ma'am from University of Pretoria. I request Ma'am to kindly join us on stage to receive the sapling. Good morning, ma'am.
We have been joined by our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Balwinder Shukla ma'am. May I request you all to please put your hands together to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Balwinder Shukla, to the inaugural session of InCITe 2023. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us today here, despite your so busy schedule.
I request Professor Dr. Balwinder Shukla ma'am, Honorable Vice Chancellor, MIT University, Uttar Pradesh, to present a sapling to Ms. Swati Maharishi ma'am, Editorial Director, Springer Nature. I request ma'am to kindly come on stage to receive the sapling.
I request Professor Dr. Abhay Bansal sir and Manoj Kumar Pandey sir, Joint Head, Amity School of Engineering and Technology, to present a sapling to our very own Honorable Vice Chancellor ma'am. Thank you, one and all. We are honored to have with us Dr. Natasha Hastir ma'am, Deputy Director Academics and Head of Department of Information Technology, Amity School of Engineering and Technology, and the Conference General Chair of InCITe 2023. With over 2 decades of diverse international experience in academia and industry, she's a beacon of knowledge and an inspiration to us all. Her visionary leadership and innovative ideas have been instrumental in shaping the conference's theme and direction. With great pleasure, we invite Dr. Natasha Hastir ma'am to commence the proceedings of InCITe 2023 and introduce us to the conference's theme and extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guests. Please, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Siddharth and Harshita. A very warm welcome to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished dignitaries, guests from India and abroad, delegates, alumni, and dear students. Warm greetings to one and all present here. At the outset, on behalf of our most respected founder president, sir, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, the founder of Ritnan Balved Education Foundation, which is an umbrella organization for MIT Group of Educational Institutions, it is my utmost privilege to welcome you all to the 3rd International Conference on Information Technology on the theme Decision Intelligence Transform Your World. Information technology, ladies and gentlemen, has become synonymous with the growth and development of a nation. And the technology shift represented by decision intelligence presents a new way of thinking. It provides a framework for decision makers and data scientists to come together and put technology to work to drive meaningful and game-changing outcomes. The focus is on what outcomes are being envisaged and what actions could lead to them. By democratizing access to AI and data intelligence, decision intelligence empowers individuals to make intelligent decisions. Not only this, it enables organizations to predict using data and make informed decisions across all levels. Gartner forecasted that more than 33% of organizations are going to practice decision intelligence by the end of this year. It is such an honor today to have leading scientists and distinguished academicians from across the globe for this 2-day summit on decision intelligence to deliberate on a theme that promises building up a smarter planet and a more sustainable legacy for future generations. It is a pleasure to welcome Dr. Sean McLoone, Director, Center for Intelligent Autonomous Manufacturing System, Queen's University, Belfast. Thank you, Dr. McLoone, for being here today. And your visit would further strengthen the association between our two organizations. Center for Intelligent Autonomous Manufacturing System is an academic partner of the conference, and we are so grateful to you for all your support today. We welcome Dr. John Pon Valbele, Professor and former Director for Center for IT and National Development in Africa, Sitanda, University of Cape Town, South Africa. Dr. Paul, our collaboration started with one joint research together, and it has now resulted into multiple editorial endeavors, and we are so grateful to you for all your support to us always. Thank you so much. It is an utmost honor to welcome Mr. Rajiv Saraya, Vice President, Coforge. We are so grateful to you, Rajiv, that you could fit this session in your busy schedule and be here today. Thank you so much for all your support to Amity University. We extend a very warm welcome to our guest of honor, Dr. Roger B. Denenberg from Carnegie Mellon University, US, who would be joining us online. So we are grateful to you, and there could be no better start of the event than to hear you on building computer music applications with a new framework named O2. We warmly welcome you, Dr. Roger, to the inaugural session of the conference. It is a privilege to have Dr. Tariq Sob, the 8th President of Lawrence Technological University. Dr. Sob is an expert in the area of robotics and automation and is sparing his valuable time today to share his expertise with our students on the future of jobs in the changing paradigm across the globe, and we warmly welcome him. We also welcome Dr. Marita Turpin from University of Pretoria. Thank you so much for your support in being University of Pretoria as our academic partner. We welcome Ms. Swati Meharishi, Editorial Director, Springer Nature. Not just this conference, there are many conferences that we organize with Springer as a publishing partner. Thank you, Ms. Swati, and also we'll be shortly joined by Ms. Kamya from her team. We extend a very warm welcome to Admiral Ravi Kochar, sir. Thank you, sir, for taking out your time and being here. And also to all the senior leaders, advisors of Amity University and HOIs and head of the departments of various institutions. We also welcome Shukla, sir, who's here with us. Thank you, Shukla, sir, Group Captain Shukla, for being here. We extend a very, very warm welcome to our Honorable Founder President, sir, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, sir, who will be joining us very shortly online. We also welcome our Honorable Chancellor, sir, Dr. Atul Chauhan, sir, who will be likely watching us live. And we extend a very warm welcome to our very own Vice Chancellor, ma'am, Dr. Balwinder Shukla, who has always been a source of inspiration to us. May I request you all to please put your hands together for one and all present here at the inaugural ceremony of InCITe 2023. We have been joined by a galaxy of eminent scientists, academicians who would be sharing their value or expertise with all the participants of this conference over the next 2 days. It is a privilege to also have Dr. K.M. Soni, Deputy Dean Engineering and Technology, Dr. Abhay Bansal and Dr. M.K. Pandey, joint heads of asset. And we would be joined by, over a period of 2 days, Dr. Schuller from Imperial College London, Dr. Crockett from Manchester Metropolitan University, UK, Dr. Mandling from Germany, Dr. Zhang from Binghamton University, USA, Dr. Hong from Taiwan, Dr. Blum from Spain, Dr. Vincenzo Puri from Italy, Dr. Ashish Seth from Uzbekistan, Dr. Karas from Greece, Dr. Sheng from Australia, Dr. Islam from Australia, Dr. Sandhya Shamar-Singhe from New Zealand, Dr. Chaube from Germany, Dr. Vijay Mango and Dr. Gautam from Canada. And the list is long. So we request, we welcome all of them with open arms, and we hope that these 2 days will be a lot of learning for all our students. Ladies and gentlemen, academic research and industrial innovation are the best tools to develop or enhance knowledge and to facilitate learning in a society. At Amity, we focus on providing holistic education to our students, where research endeavors and industry interface goes hand in hand. A very warm welcome to all our senior leaders from industry who are participating in InCITe. Dr. Raghu Ramakrishnan from TCS who will be joining us, Ms. Vartika from NASCOM, Ms. Maiti from Virsa, Mr. Kirti Lal from ELCOM, Mr. Shakun Khanna, Vice President Oracle, Ms. Smita from Engineers India Limited, Mr. Amit Narula from Boston Consulting Group, Mr. Nikhil from S&P Global, and Mr. Mario Jose Devan from Intel. All our industry guests whom I'm not able to name due to paucity of time, we welcome you to the inaugural session of InCITe. We are proud to share with all our guests today that MIT Education Group, being a leading global brand in education with a focus on quality research and innovation, has established 12 universities in India and 7 universities across the globe. Amity University has been ranked 22 among universities in the India Ranking 2022 as per the National Institution Ranking Framework, Ministry of Education, Government of India. Now, dear students, that's called for a huge round of applause for your very own university, which has got so much high ranking in the National Ranking Framework. The stupendous achievements of our university has been possible because of the vision of our most respected founder president, Sir Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, the founder of MIT Education Group. It is Dr. Chauhan's firm belief that with right education, we can change the world for better. He has taught us if you can dream it, you can achieve it through education. The mission that Dr. Chauhan has given us is to transform every student of ours into a success story. And we are so happy to have the presence of 2 of our alumni, Ms. Akanksha Jain from Adobe and Mr. Mohit Buddhi Raja from Nagaro today among thousands of alumni who are so successful. We warmly welcome you, Akanksha and Mohit. And we are sure your presence here today is adding to the joy of our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, sir, who's committed towards holistic development of each of our students. At MIT, there is a commitment to provide opportunities for broadening students' educational experience beyond classrooms. And international conferences on recent cutting-edge technologies is one such endeavor of ours to give the best learning experience to our students. And we thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Balwinder Shukla, ma'am, for motivating us in this direction. We are grateful to you, ma'am, for holding our hand and teaching us all through since the very first conference that we organized under your patronage in 2010. Ladies and gentlemen, the discipline of IT is expanding at a breathtaking pace. To keep up with this dynamically advancing field, we have to continuously evolve. The power of decision intelligence certainly ushers in a myriad of new possibilities, with industry investing significant resources to realize its complete potential. The technology creates a lot of opportunities and challenges to deliberate upon. This conference will provide a platform to discuss significant innovations in the field of decision intelligence that is poised to enhance research and its applications in the future. We are extremely grateful to SERB, DST, and DRDO for being our valuable co-sponsors of InCITe. We welcome and commend the distinguished scientists, renowned academicians, and leading industry experts from eminent institutions from across the globe who have associated with InCITe to begin and foster a beautiful relationship. We welcome all participants, invited speakers, advisory committee members, reviewers, delegates, faculty, and students, and wish for an enriching learning experience during the conference that yields the desired outcomes. Once again, very warm welcome to all of you and wish you a learning experience at InCITe. Thank you so much.
We extend a heartfelt appreciation to you, ma'am, for introducing us to the remarkable gathering of distinguished scientists and researchers. It is a pleasure to have with us today Professor Dr. Manoj Kumar Pandey, sir, Joint Head of MIT School of Engineering and Technology, who has over 18 years of experience in academics and holds various academic and administrative positions. In addition to 5 years of industry experience, sir, we request her to deliver the welcome address of InCITe 2023. Please, sir.
Thank you, Harshita. And good morning. Good morning. Good morning. The type of conference we are organizing need a lot of energy, at least from the young minds. Good morning once again. That's good. So, good morning and namaskar to all the dignitaries, the guests present in this auditorium. And welcome to the International Conference on Information Technology on the theme, the decision intelligence and how the decision intelligence can transform the world. And organized by Department of Information Technology, MIT School of Engineering Technology, MIT University, Noida. First of all, I would like to welcome our own Honorable Founder President, sir, with a huge round of applause, please. With huge round of applause. Irrespective of his so many assignments, busy schedule, he have decided to join us to this inaugural session, and that is his great commitment to all the conferences, research and innovation. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us this inaugural session for InCITe 2023. I would like to welcome Honorable Chancellor, sir, with a huge round of applause again. Our Vice Chancellor, Madam. And on behalf of the whole MIT family and my own behalf, I would like to welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Roger Deinberg, Professor of Department of Computer Science, Carnegie Mellon University, USA. He has been connected with us online. I would like to welcome Dr. Sam McClone, the Director, Center for Intelligence and Autonomous Manufacturing System, Queen's University, Belfast, UK. Dr. John Paul Welly, Professor of Center of IT and National Development in Africa, University of Cape Town, South Africa. Dr. Tarek Soab, President, Lawrence Technical University, USA. Again, he has been joined online. Mr. Rajiv Saraya, who is Vice President of Coforge India. We welcome all of you with huge round of applause to MIT University, MIT School of Engineering Technology, Department of Information Technology. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. And for the information, Dr. McClone is the recipient of honorary professor in this session. With this, I would like to welcome all the distinguished keynote speakers, the distinguished from various countries, from India, and thankful to them for joining us this morning and being part of this conference. I'd like to welcome Dr. Salwamurthy, President, MIT Science Technology Innovation Foundation. I would like to welcome all the colleagues, or Dr. Soni, Dr. Abhay on the panel and off the panel and their students. You know that the MIT group of institutions, which is having a huge legacy of established 12 universities across the country and having 200,000 students on board. And we have the campuses in India and abroad, including the campus in London, New York, California, Singapore, Dubai, Mauritius, China, Romania. And as per the vision of our Honorable Founder President, Sir, each and every student of MIT should get exposure to the premium institution, the international universities across the world. And MIT is known for its unique research and innovation and has a vast group of researchers in various fields, in the field of engineering technology, in the field of agriculture, in the field of management, environmental, nanotechnology. We have more than 6,000 faculty members and 3,000 plus PhD scholars on board. And more than 1,800 patents has been filed by our faculty member, our scientists and technical people. And some of these innovations has been transferred to the industry for commercialization. Recently in 2021, MIT University has conferred with the National Intellectual Property Award for top Indian academic institutions for patent and commercialization. MIT University is accredited A+ by the National Accreditation Agency, NAAC, and have 22 by National Institute of Ranking Framework, NIRF, Government of India, and is the top 3% of the world QS ranking and time higher education ranking. And India's only university which is WASC and QA accreditations. And with this legacy and MIT School of Engineering and Technology, we have 7 departments and more than 5,000 students and 38 programs, approximately 200 regular faculty members, 100 supporting staff, and all the best of the art infrastructure. And our programs are accredited by Institute of Engineering and Technology, United Kingdom. Keeping this tradition of MIT and this legacy of the MIT culture and vision of our Honorable Founder President and our Honorable Chancellor Sir and Vice Chancellor Madam, the InCITe 2023 is being organized in association with the Springer and supported by Science, Engineering and Research Board, Department of Science and Technology, and Department of Defense Research and Development Organization. This conference has received a huge response. Around more than 500 research papers have been submitted from various researchers, academicians across the globe. And the theme of this conference is, as know that the decision intelligence, and in that everybody knows that the impact of fourth industrial revolution has changed the way we look at the life, the way we communicate, the way we walk. And AI and the accommodation is the huge, and the data analytics is the main driving force for this technology. So in future, I believe the more sophisticated AI-based search engines are going to revolutionize the things. The AI-based, conversation-based dynamic search engines are going to be the autonomous vehicles are being the next driving force for the industry. And with these topics, this two-day conference is going to offer the unique opportunity to gain the insight of the state-of-art technologies. My best wishes to the organizing team, the Department of Information Technology, Dr. Natasha and her team, who have tirelessly worked for success of this event. I really wish all the success of this event. And I must thankful to the student volunteers. Can raise their hand, please, with a huge round of applause, because they are tirelessly working for the success of this conference. The student volunteers, they are working hard. And at the end, hope this conference will bring the new research ideas, new collaborations, and new heights in the field of information technology. Since we are the outcome-driven university, Hope all of us will be enriched by the knowledge gained during this conference and will set the new directions for research and will find the new trends. So with this, I welcome all of you to this temple of learning. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for gracing us with your enlightening words. We are honored to have the presence of Professor Dr. Balwinder Shukla, ma'am, Honorable Vice Chancellor of MIT University, Uttar Pradesh, AUP, with us today. Ma'am is a remarkable leader and strategist who has been instrumental in driving the achievements of the university. Her constant involvement and guidance have provided numerous opportunities for students to showcase their talents and develop innovative thinking at an international level. Ma'am is an accomplished researcher, teacher, trainer, and consultant, and a source of inspiration for all of us. We eagerly look forward to hearing your address today. Please, ma'am.
Good morning to everyone. Good morning. Yeah, that's better. Most respected Honorable Founder President, sir, Honorable Chancellor, sir, our distinguished guests from across the globe, my colleague, Dr. Silvamurthy, Dr. Manoj Pandey, Dr. Abhay Bansal, Dr. K.M. Soni, Dr. Hastir, and all the participants, especially the young future technocrats sitting here. I, on behalf of Honorable Founder President, Honorable Chancellor, all the deans, head of institution, faculty members, and organizing team, extend very warm welcome to our all the distinguished guests and speakers for this very important third international conference on information technologies, InCITe 2023, on a theme, Decision Intelligence, Transform of Your World. Today, for any business, is the critical is the decision making and how you really make those decisions rationally, data and the facts driven. Intuition play very important, but today having that data which helps you to decide quickly about the future of the business is important. As in the industry 5.0, the many disruptive technologies which have emerged and how these disruptive technologies are changing not only the business environment, but it's changing altogether the business models. How to develop and how to adopt an appropriate decision, the business model for the growth as well as for the sustainability. Decision making becomes extremely important. And our Honorable Founder President has a vision that to provide the education and be the front runner in modern education, one side, but while also maintaining the tradition, the heritage and culture, and having the all-rounded holistic development of the students who caters to the needs of the future industry requirements. I've just come back yesterday from my overseas trip to USA and Canada and visited the various universities as well as had the meeting with the senior leaderships of the various industries in both the countries. I've seen that how the world of business, world of technology, and the world of education is transforming due to the changes in the technological developments, and the COVID pandemic has really given that big push that how to leverage on the strength of the technologies for continuity, sustainability of the businesses. So I would like to congratulate Dr. Natasha Hastir, her entire team, under the dynamic leadership of our joint heads, Dr. Abhay Bansal and Dr. Manoj Pandey, for putting this conference, at an appropriate time and bringing the global leaders to discuss on various aspects, especially the decision intelligence. The students, I think you have got a golden opportunity to listen to all the global leaders and understand how the technology is going to play the role in the business continuity, and you being the technology students will be playing the very important role. So therefore you have to learn beyond the whatever that you are being taught in the classroom. The learning is more important, and applying that learning of the latest technologies in the different business scenario that you can only learn when you attend the various conferences, listen to the speakers, what is happening, and what are the new developments. So therefore, from where would you start? Not what you learnt in your first year or what you learnt in your final year, but you will start where the industry is going to be tomorrow. If you do not have the futuristic approach, if you do not have the futuristic thinking, and if you do not learn what is going to be, and that you can learn only from such kind of conferences. So once again, I would like to thank all our distinguished speakers, research paper presenters, and most importantly, our partners, SCRB, Springer. Swati, thank you very much for being the partner and supporting such initiatives of the education institution. So you are really doing the excellent job, and your support will go a long way building developing the future talent for the world, and which eventually will be helping the economies across the globe. And I would like to also thank our industry partners who have very generously not only helped but have been closely associated for many initiatives of Amity University, and which is leading the Amity talent to be the global talent. I'm very happy to share that our 40% of our alumni are working in the global companies and are overseas and working at very, very senior positions. And during this visit to USA and Canada, I had the 4 alumni meets, whether it was in New York or in San Francisco or the Vancouver or Toronto. Everywhere I've seen and heard from the alumni that the learning which they have got in Amity, that has made them what they are today. And they're so thankful to Amity that Amity has really, really developed them, the global talent. So that they have set the path for all of you, all the students sitting here. You have to now develop yourself, that you follow the footpath of your seniors, the alumni who have really made Amity really proud of them, and we are sure that all of you also will achieve much more than what your seniors have achieved globally. And that's how your Amity University is among the top 3% of the universities, among the number 1 university in the country for filing the highest number of patents and commercializing its technology. Our Honorable Chancellor has already said, build the synergies, and with those synergies with the global partners from academia and industry, bring that change in the world, which is really needed to make this world a better place. And there cannot be anything better than the technological developments for the use of the humanity, for use for the societal needs, and aligning that with the national priorities. So thank you very much, and wish you all the best. May I have the huge round of applause for organizing team, Dr. Natasha Hastir, and the entire team of IT department, and the great leadership of Dr. Bansal and Dr. Manoj Pandey. Thank you so very much.
We express our heartfelt gratitude for sharing your profound insights and knowledge with us, ma'am. We are so glad you could be here with us today. I hand over the mic to Dr. Wangmai Sharda ma'am for further proceedings.
Thank you, Siddharth. A very good morning to all the dignitaries present here. Honorary professorships gives an opportunity to university to nurture its academic relationships with esteemed professors, to foster new strong relationships, internationalization, joint research, student exchange, and many more. It is my privilege to present the recipient of honorary professorship. I request all the dignitaries to step forward to confer the honorary professorship. Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, on the recommendation of the Executive Council, hereby bestows upon Dr. Sean McLean the title of Honorary Professor at Amity School of Engineering and Technology with all its rights and privileges in the witness whereof the seal of the university is hereunto affixed, given on this second day of March 2023. May I now request Professor Dr. Sean McLean, sir, to please present an acceptance speech. Please, sir.
Morning, everybody. Thank you very much to the Vice Chancellor. Thank you very much to the Vice Chancellor for bestowing this honour on me. It's a great privilege to be linked to such a distinguished institution, and it's a personal honour as well, given the strong connection that exists between the Vice Chancellor and Queen's University of Belfast, being a former graduate. And I hope that this link will be a catalyst for even stronger links going forward. I look forward to exploring opportunities to collaborate and build further connections between Queen's University Belfast and Amity, now that I am an honorary member of the faculty of this distinguished university. Thank you again for the honour. It's a great privilege to accept it. I look forward to engaging with you all over the coming days. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your acceptance. We welcome you with a great heart at Amity Universe and look forward to fostering a strong academic relation. The proceedings of the conference contain a wealth of knowledge and cutting-edge discoveries in the field of AI and decision intelligence. It's a real reflection of conference's success and its significant impact on the scientific community. The release of InCITe 2023 proceedings is an exciting moment for us as it showcases the exceptional work and insightful contributions of our esteemed keynote speakers and researchers. We request the dignitaries to kindly receive the proceedings of InCITe 2023. Thank you, one and all. We feel extremely privileged to have Dr. Selvamurthy sir with us today at this inaugural ceremony. Sir holds multiple positions at Amity University, including President of Amity Science, Technology and Innovation Foundation, Director General for Amity Directorate of Science and Innovation, and Chancellor, Amity University, Chhattisgarh. With over 40 years of experience serving the Defense Research and Development Organization of the government, Sir has made significant contribution to the development of health-related and life science-related technologies. We now eagerly await Sir's address to the attendees. Please, Sir.
Honorable Founder President, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan ji, most respected Dr. Atul Chauhan, the Chancellor of Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, as well as President of our foundation, RBEF, all the very distinguished guests who are on the dais, who are online, off the dais, distinguished faculties, guests, my dear students, can you listen to me? How many of you want to live in a developed India? Just raise your hand. Developed India, yes, very nice. Let's clap for those who are dreaming to live in developed India. How many of you are from engineering background? All, very nice. So you people are going to participate in this transformation. So let's clap for our future youth, the leaders of Amity, as well as India. See, this conference is taking place in a very opportune time when a new India is emerging, vibrant India, which is now the whole world is looking towards in terms of economic power, military strength, knowledge power, and also above all spiritual power. So with all this, India is going to contribute to the humanity development in a big way. So a new world will emerge, new world order will emerge through this new India. So you students, the youth, you are going to see that Amrit Kaal, which is next 25 years, which is going to be a critical period for India and for the whole world. And you have a great responsibility. So please prepare yourself, equip yourself, and also shoulder this responsibility in the years to come to build a happy world, healthy world, peaceful world, harmonious world. So, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha, welfare for everyone, prosperity for everyone. That is the new world order for which we are preparing you all. So let's clap for our students once again. Louder. Very good. Today, in the 75 years of independence, India in science and technology has achieved a very high position with minimal 0.7% GDP input. Today we are third in publication, 9th in patent, and 40th in global innovation index. Nature index, we are number 7. So why I am telling all this, that with minimal input, we can maximize the outcome. So that is the power of all the intellectuals, and also the synergy which we have been getting from all our partners, the other collaborating countries across the world. So that has been a very important force multiplier to all this achievement which we have today. We are growing at a GDP growth rate of 7%, and then we will grow further with all this economic recession. So that is why you have a big responsibility, and this conference is going to contribute in a big way to decision making, decision intelligence, which is important for success, be it in the political, diplomatic, or military, or in economic domain. The intelligence decision is very important, and decision intelligence is important. That is why this conference is very important. I must compliment the Amity School of Engineering and Technology, who has organized this event under the able leadership, Dr. Natasha and the whole team, with the joint leadership of Professor Abhay Bansal, Professor M.K. Pandey, and the whole team. They have done a great job to organize this event very timely, so that we will be very eagerly looking forward to the outcome, that how we can deploy the decision intelligence in all the walks of life. See, we had the agricultural era, 16th century agricultural era, we were trying to cultivate food. India played an important role. Industrial era, we could not play a significant role. But then information era, when it came between 1990 to about 2010, the information era, we played a significant role by using IT, information technology revolution in service sector, which brought 60% of GDP growth. 60% of GDP came from the service sector employing the information technology. But now, in the knowledge era where we are in, we are going to generate disruptive technologies, new knowledge, and which will make a path-breaking research will come in this area of decision intelligence. So this conference is very important. When you look at decision intelligence, we talk about artificial intelligence, we talk about competitive intelligence, and which is also important for strategic management, and we also talk about augmented intelligence. But the decision intelligence is very important because we make decisions. Every day, every moment, we take decision. So it could be a small decision, it could be a big decision. When you look at political decision, it becomes the national purview. When it comes to a business decision, so it occupies that space in that business or corporate sector. So the decisions are important. So how do we use this huge data available? Over centuries, we have collected huge voluminous data, which is very valuable. So how do you translate that into information, knowledge, then decision making? How do you use it for decision making? That is decision intelligence. So it helps you to make intelligent decision. So this conference is going to deal with all the linkages with data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning. How is it going to impact your decision making, decision support? Ultimately, you will take decision. Your human intelligence will take the decision, but that decision intelligence support will come from all this wherewithal which is being developed, technologies which is being developed. So I am so happy that this conference is going to look at that decision support. When I look at military, since I come from defense technology, AI, the machine learning, deep learning, augmented reality, augmented intelligence is all going to play a significant role in military operations because it will be multidimensional. So how do you link? The future armed forces is going to be people in uniform, also people in civil who may not be in uniform, giving decision support to the military commanders. So that is going to be the scenario. It's a civil-military fusion which is going to take place where, again, that decision intelligence will come from that civilian sector to the military to augment their intelligence and the operational efficiency. So military have tremendous application. When you look at civil, every field you will find there's competitive intelligence and strategic management. Founder President, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, way ahead in 2005, he started an Institute of Competitive Intelligence and Strategic Management, which is here in this campus. And so he thought of this future. He is a visionary. Well, that's why we call visionary, not because he has made the Amity universe with 12 universities, 18 campuses, 28 schools, and 400,000 alumni, 200,000 students now in our campus. It's not because of that. He thinks ahead. He thought of Amity Institute of the Competitive Intelligence and Strategic Management, which is nothing but to provide that cutting edge to the corporate sector to become a winner. And when you look at the political decisions, it is very critical where you can, again, the decision intelligence can come. Even a statement a prime minister or a minister or a member of parliament makes is very important. So how do we use that decision support coming from this decision intelligence? In the medical diagnosis, it is going to play a very important role, decision, because the doctor has got so many options. And I will give a simple example. To detect a cancer cervix, a pathologist has to look at a large number of slides, hundreds, thousands of slides, but he may pick up only 10 or 5. Why should he spend all the time to look at this? So you have decision intelligence support coming, which will give the pattern recognition. A normal cell vis-a-vis the cancerous cell. What is the difference in patterns, the textures, the morphology, and also the contours, contrast? So all this machine will look at and give You look at these 10, 20 slides very carefully among the 1,000 slides. This is the decision support for a doctor, which will be available in the diagnosis. Similarly, for treatment, for individualized medicine, the personalized medicine, we can use decision support, looking at the profile of the patient, psychophysiological profile. How do you use this? So I see tremendous opportunity of the decision intelligence, which is going to be there. In this area, I'll give my own example. You know, when I have two daughters, I have two young daughters. One is Geeta, Anita. So when I was looking for a matrimonial alliance, I was looking at, should I talk to my relatives, friends, and so many other people. Then somebody said, why don't you look at the Tamil matrimony? And so I looked at that. I could get whatever I want. I need engineers. I need at this age bracket between 20 and 25 or 25 to 30. So you put all the profile, you just get all. Then you use your intelligence to choose whom you are going to follow. This is what I did. And I have two wonderful sons-in-law with me. So that is why, you know, this is in my own life, a simple example of a decision intelligence coming from this database is huge. So similar thing you will find a lot. Now, a little bit about InCITe. Today, InCITe is a research and innovation driven university. We have filed 1,885 patents, and many of them are getting translated into product technology processes. And also we have published more than 40,000 research papers in journals of repute. And in the annual report, last year alone, 2022, we have published 7,000 research papers in our group. Let's clap for this wonderful achievements of InCITe under the able leadership of Dr. Ashok Chauhan, the founder president. Then in artificial intelligence, I want to convey to this all students, you have a great opportunity. The Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, is establishing a great center of excellence, a big center with high computational capability of Center for Excellence in Artificial Intelligence. This will bring a multifarious activities, application in agriculture, food security, energy security, and medical health areas. So this is going to be a great opportunity. Some of you can join this Center of Excellence in Artificial Intelligence. And we have a strong data science group here. And so please use that. Sarika Jain and Dr. Abhay Bansal and that whole team is looking into this. So AI and competitive intelligence as well as the decision intelligence is going to play a very important role. Finally, the final message that we are all one family, one earth, there is one planet and also one life we have. So let us work together. We have always, India has cherished the concept of Vasudeva Kudumbakam. That is, we are one family, brothers, sisters across the globe. So let us come together to address how do we create a quality life on this planet using decision intelligence also as a tool. So that's the final message I want to give. Let's bring synergy. Let's connect with each other. Let us work together for the betterment of the humanity. Thank you so much. Best wishes.
Murthy, here is founder president, Dr. Silma Murthy.
Yes, founder president. We are so happy that you joined us.
Very well.
So,
Let's clap for our founder president. Let's welcome founder president.
Very well. You ask the students who want to work for the development of the nation. I will see later on how many raised the hand. I think everybody must have raised their hand.
Yes.
I will see the recording. How many people raised the hand? If they have understood the question rightly, then everybody must have raised the hand. Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, Founder President, for all your vision, blessings, support, patronage, and guidance in all our endeavors. Thank you so much.
So, sir, if allowed, can we welcome our Honorable Founder President, sir, with huge round of applause, please. All of you, please. Even after his busy schedule, he has spared his valuable time for us. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Say a few words. Dr. McLoon, he has been honored with honorary professorship. He would like to say a few words and address you.
Correct.
Good morning, and thank you again for the opportunity to be part of the InCITe family. It's an inspiration to see the amazing growth in InCITe and the impression and impact it's had on the world. And its relatively short existence as a university, It's already well established globally and having a huge impact on society, both in India and internationally. And certainly, it's a record that I've been admiring from afar, and it's now an honour to be part of the Amity family as an honorary professor. It's an honour that I'm very, very pleased to accept.
Thank you, Dr. McClune. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enlightening words. I am delighted to extend a very warm welcome to Dr. Roger Dannenberg, sir, a distinguished professor emeritus from Carnegie Mellon University, USA. Sir is a widely renowned scholar in the field of computer science, art and music, having earned his PhD from Carnegie Mellon University in 1982. His extensive research work in computer music has gained international recognition. Sir's current research focuses on live music performances with AI-generated musicians, interactive media, high-level programming languages for sound synthesis, and computer-aided curriculum design. He serves as the Chief Science Officer of Music Prodigy and co-created Audacity, an open-source audio editor that has been downloaded over 300 million times worldwide. We are privileged to have Sir live with us today from United States, and I invite him to share his profound knowledge and enlighten us with his invaluable insights. Please, sir.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. I want to thank the organizing faculty and members of this wonderful conference. Looking over the program, I'm struck by the emphasis on machine learning for prediction and classification in a wide array of domains. And it really seems that what was pure research not so many years ago has permeated nearly every discipline. So this is not so different from the first introduction of computers, which made fundamental changes to the practice of science and art across the board. I work in the domain of music as a computer scientist, a musician, and composer. And it's not an exaggeration to say that computers have fundamentally changed music around the world. Machine learning and AI in music, as in other fields, is promising to generate new content and enable new interactive systems. And music creation is perhaps a greater challenge than other domains for reasons that I think are related to its abstract nature. But we are entering a new world where content generation based on existing knowledge can be entirely automated, and the effect will be similar to that of introducing computers to the world. Yet I think the arts still pose the strongest challenges for computer science and machine learning. Progress has been made, though, and I expect increasingly difficult challenges to be met. Meanwhile, we have plenty of needs for better computing, prediction models, and many of which will be discussed in this international conference. The world is really in peril, and clearly our societies are not prepared in any way for what is coming through climate catastrophe, only made worse by other problems. So humanity needs scientists, engineers, laborers, organizers, and artists, and all of us will depend upon computing to get through this coming period of change. So thank you again for this opportunity, and I wish everyone a very productive conference.
We are extremely grateful to have had the opportunity to hear your valuable insights and expertise. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us today. We are extremely honored to have Dr. John Paul Sir today. Sir is a distinguished professor of information technology who previously served as the director of the Center of Information Technology and National Development in Africa at the University of Cape Town. He has conducted extensive research on the use of emerging technologies such as mobile, cloud computing, and big data in developing world context. Sir is passionate about using technology for development and promoting the adoption of ICTs by small organizations. Sir has established the InCITe Samsung Mobile Innovation Lab in 2012. His expertise in the field of computer science and engineering is highly regarded, and we are grateful for his presence today. May I now request sir to kindly address the gathering. Please, sir.
Honorable Founder President, for your reference, Professor Jean Paul is coming 5th time to MIT University. And sir, never we have paid him ticket. He has come through his own ticket. And sir, when it was an MOU of MIT which has to be signed with Cape Town, which is #1 University of South Africa, Professor Jean Paul defended. He said, I have seen this university. It is going to be among the best and we must have an MOU with them. So thank you, Professor Jean Paul. And Founder President, it is your vision. They have all trust, confidence on MIT. And
Dr. Abhay, now a question to you. What is this in you that you forge such valuable contacts, those who come with great mind, body and soul to you, and they inspire and innovate us? What is this in you? How people all over the world are invited and they are coming? You have sent so many students. What is in your persona? I want to listen for my student. What does you make different than others?
Sir, Honorable Chancellor Sir has given us target. Together we have to change the world. So they are all friends coming together and working on that mission. So that is the reason they are all happy and they would like to work with us. And that's why we are giving international exposure to all the students to show to the whole world that MITians are the best, sir.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And sir, we started with one joint research project with Dr. Paul, and now we have so many editorial endeavors going together with him. Thank you so much, and he's been a great supporter of Amity University always. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Paul, for being here.
So kind.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, friends. I think when I come now here, it's like coming home to family. Professor Banda, Professor Bansal, Dr. Hastia, I mean, they're my friends now rather than, so we hug instead of we greet. But also welcome to all the students here, because we're doing the conference not for us, but also for us, but mainly for the students. And so welcome. Thank you for the organizing committee, both the staff and the students working tirelessly, making this such a beautiful experience. I'm going to be very short because I know when I talk for a long time, you don't listen. So I only want to say one thing, that it's a conference on decision making. And so we do decision making, we study decision making, but all the students in this room also have to make decisions. Sometimes you make the decision and sometimes the decision happens for you. But you're going to be choosing courses and you're going to be choosing maybe research fields and you're going to be choosing a job. And I say choose very widely. Don't let the choice be made for you. You've got to choose. And so I think carefully. They always say follow your passion and follow your dreams. And it is very true. But I think at this stage, you often don't know what your dream is. And you only know a little bit about what your passion is. And so you need to moderate it also by your talent and by your skills. And the skills you're going to get from your professors. You're going to get it from the Amity University. So if you look at alumni, they do amazing things. And your ability, by the very fact that you're sitting here, I know that you have the ability. So now you need to make a decision where you're going to go to. And I don't know when it'll be long, but something that really gripped me, and I wish I knew before I started my career, is there's something called, a movement called 80,000 hours. So if you Google that, you look 80,000 hours, because basically when you start working, you've got a lifetime of work ahead of you of roughly 80,000 hours. And in the 80,000 hours that you have, you need to do something that when you look back on your life, old people like me, when you look back on your life, you want to say, have I had a good life? Did I do the right thing? And so in the job, the career, any contribution you're going to make society and you're going to make contributions, I think look back and see if you have done that. So you will only be able to do that if you look forward now, where you're sitting in that seat and you make the decision of which courses, which job you're going to follow. Make sure that they count for something beyond just money, prestige, status. Look a little bit deeper and make something that is fulfilling, that will give you a lifetime goal. So Google 80,000 hours, the movement, the website, whatever you want. So, and let that guide your decisions. Thank you very much for hosting me here. I really appreciate being here and being loved by you guys and loving you guys back, being honored here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Paul.
We appreciate the knowledge and expertise you brought to this event. And thank you for your contribution, sir. We're delighted to have Mr. Rajiv Saraya, sir. Sir carries a rich IT industry experience of over 25 years. He is currently Vice President, Cloud and Infrastructure Management Services at Coforge. Prior to that, sir worked with DXC Technology for almost 19 years in various capacities. He is an electronics engineer and an MBA in finance by education. Sir has been a great supporter of MIT University for many years now and has contributed in multiple roles. May I now request sir to kindly address the gathering. Please, sir.
First and foremost, thanks for having me here. So the founders are the respected and educated dignitaries who have, conversed over here from all over the world. And my educationist friends from the MIT family, right? It's been a long association with MIT University now for me, right? And while, I am happy to come over, right? And share my learnings, my experience, bring in some perspective from an industry perspective, right? But let me be really honest over here, that when I see this group of people on the dais, right? Everybody with a doctorate and a long historic experience that they carry, I feel that, I'm a tiny spot, on this academic world. And that's where, it inspires me to continue, doing more, right? So when we talk about design intelligence, right, and this was something which even I had to sort of do a bit of Google and do some bit of research as well. But what I understand is decision intelligence is something which was brought into fore for a very noble cause by a very distinguished I would say educationist as well as a professional, Dr. Lorian Pratt. And can anybody share as to, why was this brought into fore? Right? Has anybody also tried Googling a bit about Dr. Lorian? And can somebody share as to why was decision intelligence as a concept brought up? All right, so let me just share that with you, right? And this was primarily felt by Dr. Lorian Pratt, right? That she had been, active or very active in the field of artificial intelligence, machine learning, so on and so forth, for almost 3 decades is what, she says. And at the end of this, right, when she tried looking for people or analysts, right, who could actually take this research outcomes forward, right, that's where she saw the gap. And that's where came into being what is, now known as decision intelligence, right? So it is primarily a bridge which sort of joins the actions, right? The actions are what you do as your data modeling, right? So it could be in the form of artificial intelligence, it could be in the form of machine learning, it could be any manual data modeling methodologies, right? But then there has to be a connect with what is needed by the industry, what is needed by a business, and then how best to use these models for real life purposes. And when she talks about this research, right, she touches upon very noble topics like, helping out in the COVID situation, right? Looking at what are the various parameters globally, right? Where did you see the pandemic growing? Where did you see the impact the most? Where did you see this moving from one region to the other, right? And based on that, she wanted to, bring in some bit of help to the global fraternity, and that's where she started publicizing this particular methodology, right? So when we talk about addressing this gap, right, there is one more gap which comes to my mind is in terms of the gap that we have between our education system and the industry as well. So we as students, right, we are very, very technology savvy. Completely hats off to the next generation which is coming up, right? Much more agile, much more faster, much more connected to technology, hands-on, always looking for, what next, right? But at the same time, what needs to be really appreciated is how do we put that expertise into purpose on ground? And that is where, the help which we bring in or try to bring in from an industry standpoint is to bring in that understanding, bring in that bit of flavor, right? As to what next. How do you orient yourself to be ready for what we need in the industry as well, right? And that's where I believe the value that we can add from our end, and we are happy to. When it comes to, pursuing decision intelligence or the underlying platforms like, say, AI or ML or any such data modeling techniques, right? I'm sure most of you would be able to excel that. But please do keep in mind, right, a few parameters in terms of how to put that to use and how do you show the real purpose of what you've done in terms of your work on such technologies, right? So what needs to be kept in mind is what decision needs to be made based on this outcome? What outcomes are we chasing, right, in order to be able to make the world a better place, equip our businesses with better intelligence, right? What are the perspectives from an industry perspective? What are the parameters which influence the outcomes for a particular industry that you may be working for, right? What are the underlying techniques which gel well with such outcomes? So rather than, trying to apply what you have learned, also try to look at outside in as well, in terms of what is that you are wanting to solve, and then what would be the right fit in order to be able to address those. So rather than trying to fit in what you have, right, look at what is that you need to achieve, what are the decisions which need to be made, what is the business health that you need to bring in, right? And based on that, choose your technique, choose your data, have the right quality checkpoints in place, right? And this is all about decision intelligence. So thank you so much for having me here. Compliments on choosing such a topic, right? Which I'm sure, most of us would have needed a lot of research to do before we are being able to stand here and, talk for 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, right? And wish you a great success with the rest of the conference. Thank you so much.
Your expertise and knowledge have been a great value to us, sir. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. We are honored to have with us today Dr. Sean McLoone, sir, the Director of the Center for Intelligent Autonomous Manufacturing System at Queen's University, Belfast, United Kingdom. Sir is a renowned expert in the field of autonomous robotics, having played a key role in the founding of Robo. His research interest focuses on intelligence system with emphasis on database modeling and analysis of dynamic system, using a wide range techniques from classical system identification to modern AI. Sir's research has significant practical applications and has collaborated with many industries on various projects. We look forward to hearing from you, sir. Please, sir.
Founder President Ashwit Chachan, Professor Salavarti, Professor Soni, Professor Vassal, Professor Pandey, Dr. Hastir, and distinguished guests and delegates. It's my great pleasure to be here in India at Amity in person this year to participate in InCITe 2023. As you may be aware, Queen's University Belfast is an academic partner of the conference. I'm director of the Centre of Intelligent Autonomous Manufacturing Systems at Queen's, and our centre works on the development of IT technology and the application of IT technology in the area of Industry 4.0. So it's a very natural synergy between this conference and our centre. So it's very, very appropriate that we are an academic partner, and we're very pleased to be such a participant in such a important event. The Vice Chancellor noted in speech that entrepreneurship and exploitation focus of Queen's University Belfast. We are a leading university in the UK in relation to the impact of our research on society and on the technology transfer to industry. So we have a very similar ethos and vision in terms of our impact on society and what we want to achieve with our graduates from our universities. So I can see that we're kindred spirits in that regard. And so the academic partnership that we've demonstrated in this conference is something that I can see that we can build on and develop collaboration on in a number of different directions in the future. And obviously the area that I'm interested in is in the areas of research, and clearly there are opportunities for collaboration in addressing many of the challenges that we face in society, both in terms of manufacturing sustainability, but indeed in other issues where be it climate change, be it sustainability of energy supply, of food supply and water. These are all areas of common interest, and we have shared capability and compatible capabilities in these areas. So it's only natural that we should seek to work together. These challenges are very much multidisciplinary, but we need the ideas not just from different disciplines, but also from different cultures and backgrounds. Innovation comes from sharing and working together, and this conference and hopefully the future opportunities for collaboration will create the ideal environment to create new innovation in these areas. Certainly, from a Queen's perspective, we are open to engagement in areas from student exchange at the postgraduate level, all the way to potentially joint programs that in targeted areas. So I look forward to those discussions with colleagues. Now, as an honorary professor at Amity, I can call my Amity colleagues to explore these opportunities over the coming days and indeed months ahead. So as I said, I alluded to that we're very much in a very rapidly changing time in society. We're all aware of the major impacts that AI are potentially going to have on society, and also the advances in autonomous vehicles and robotics. Nobody really knows what the future will bring in terms of these technologies, but what I am sure of is that the conference that we're attending this week will be a window on some of the technologies that will help to shape that future. So it's an exciting opportunity for everybody to be part in an event such as this. And I encourage you all to engage fully with it and hopefully be inspired so that you will be the future graduate who are going to shape the future of our society. And as some of our other guest speakers alluded to, data science, computer science, IT technology will be at the heart of the solutions that we need to address the many challenges that we face. So I wish you all a very enjoyable conference and look forward to engaging with some of you over the next few days. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your invaluable knowledge with us. And once again, we welcome you to the Amity Universe. Now, I have the utmost privilege to introduce our very own Honorable Founder President, sir, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan. With multiple national and global campuses situated in major metropolitan areas in New York, Romania, London, China, South Africa, and beyond, sir's visionary leadership has brought Amity to the pinnacle of success. Under his unwavering guidance, today's youth are empowered to shape their own future. Driven by his dreams, he believes in striking a balance between vision and implementation, a philosophy that has revolutionized Amity into a world-class institution. We are deeply honored to have him here with us today and eagerly awaits his words of wisdom and blessing. Sir, may I kindly request you to please address the gathering.
Put your hands together, everyone, for our Honorable Founder President, sir. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, here.
My very dear students, very worthy students, Dr. Murthy has very aptly told our aspirations, our hopes, our confidence in the students of engineering. Is Dr. Shukla still there?
No, sir, she left just.
Oh, no, I wanted to say, she just came yesterday from America and having a tour of San Francisco, New York, Toronto, and Vancouver. And everywhere, Manoj Pandey, you just tell her she should join on the online. Just tell her. Manoj Pandey?
Sir.
I think that she should, I want to listen 3-4 minutes about my
Sure, sir, I will ask her. Yes, sir.
InCITe, because at all these places, she was given reception, dinner, or tea. I want to let you listen how my alumni have made such brilliant career in US and Canada. I want to listen that you listen this, and why I'm telling it. When I see you, my dear students, when I hear such coveted, distinguished speakers from all over the world, my aspirations go still higher and higher. What Dr. Abhay Bansal and Dr. Manoj Pandey, with the help of HODs, faculty members, students, manage this program of information technology, I think hardly anybody else in the country. And we say this, think this, visualize this, and plan this. When I see my students, I feel what can we do that they make a name not only in India, but only worldwide, also worldwide. You have seen that in the not only the top government posts, but also in the private organizations, the Indians are shining. Is it not something which inspires you? It is not easy to cover the psychological barrier and still lead, still guide people, and still feel respected more than anybody else. So when I see you, my dear students, I will talk to Abhay Bansal ji and Manoj Pandey ji and other HYs. I want to make a founder presidents, you should say club for aspirational engineers, budding engineers. Founder presidents, club for aspirational budding engineers. Because there are many persons, students sitting in front of me, those who have aspirations, and maybe they need a little hand-holding and more meeting with such speakers, those who have come all over the world, try to understand their career, try to learn from them. Our most worthy speaker who came 5 times, do you think it is something normal? It is abnormal. 5 times spending his own money, is it not the love and affection and hope in you that he will write in his biodata that I was instrumental by making the careers of thousands and thousands of students, those who shine all over the world. So I would say Manoj Pandey and Abhay Bansal and Natasha Astir make a Ruuprekha of this Founder President Club for Aspirational Budding Engineers. Why I'm telling it? Because if somebody has done something himself, then he has the confidence to do hand-holding of anybody who aspires. And my dear students sitting in front of us, I think a large number of you have the capacity, the capability, the desire, and aspiration. If you would not have it, you would have not sought admission in MIT. You could have gone to any place near your hometown, near your place, but you have come to me. Therefore, it is our obligation that whatever desire you have, we are instrumental in making you that career. I was listening to the speeches of all before me. I joined from the very beginning because I must tell to my people, before I started speaking online during last 6-7 days also, I did a study through my AI specialist that can the virus be transmitted through wire, through telephone line? Because you know that the wording can be encrypted. Because I have COVID from the last 7, 8, 9 days, and people are surprised how COVID. There is no COVID in India. Our Chancellor Atul Chauhanji went for a very important meeting in Amsterdam for a day, and from there he flew for a very high-power meeting invited by the royals to Dubai. And when he landed at the Dubai airport, he was feeling a little not very well. So he bought on the way the rapid test equipment and saw he got COVID. So when he came, then our honorable chairperson Amita Chauhanji got COVID. Myself got COVID. Why I'm telling it? So all my persons, those who are specialized in AI, I don't know if Dr. M.K. Datta is sitting over here. Dr. M.K. Datta was till 2018 with me for long years. Then he got the very senior job in the UP Technical University. And 5 years he stayed there. And now he has joined back. And our Chancellor has the aspiration to make a very big center of AI, for which Abhay Bansal, Manoj Pandey, the faculty members and students will be very much involved. As also Dr. Murthy told, the AI is bringing revolution, say the area of defense or agriculture or medicine, medical, and I want to be number one in AI activities in the country. People will say, Founder President, you always say number one. You always say number one. Those who may little not take it seriously, they will be repenting that when Founder says it, that I can make you successful. Because when I was in 12th class, I told to my colleagues, I will do MSc chemistry and then we'll go to West Germany, do engineering and my PhD there, and will become the biggest non-German industrialist corporate world leader in the whole Europe. My colleagues were laughing. And when 10 were staying near me, I see in few minutes, all have gone. He showed, oh, this Ashok Chauhan is a daydreamer. But then I showed, I became this. So that is why I always say number one. When I came in 1994 from West Germany, after 28 years, that it was Germany, 28 years of stay, many my well-wishers, those who have visited me in Germany, West Germany, told Dr. Chauhan, you can be the most successful entrepreneur in India. You can be multi-billionaire. And I gave a pause. I told, I don't want to be multi-billionaire myself, which I can, but I want to make millions of my students multi-billionaire, and which I'm doing it. If I've said it, I'm doing it. I want to make my students, my researchers, billionaire. I don't expect that you have a lot of money or you are very rich, but you spend on the developing the nation, developing the students, doing the philanthropy, and that is the ultimate of the mission of the God. God wants a good world. God wants that India, by becoming the global superpower, can change the world, as my Chancellor Pandey, has he joined in the meantime?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dr. Shukla?
No.
Sorry to disturb you.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome. Just I'll give you 4 or 5 minutes. Tell about my brilliant alumni, which they give a reception in Vancouver, in Toronto, in New York, and San Francisco. I have the name of all the coordinators. And just tell how astonishing it is, what they wonder they are doing, so that my students sitting over here, they have the faith and confidence that they can do what they aspire for. Please tell.
Thank you very much, Honorable Founder President, sir. With your blessings, I had the meeting with the alumni in the 4 cities of USA and Canada, starting with in New York, then in Francisco, third at Vancouver, and last, the fourth meeting at Toronto. And at everywhere, it was an exceptionally wonderful experience with the alumni, and where there was, what the founder has said, that every Amitian will be a success story. And when the students were narrating their journey from Amity to where they are today, and they said what we are, it is because of the education which we have got from Amity. It was not only what the technical or discipline specific knowledge which they have gained at Amity, but the value addition courses of behavioral skills, communication skills, human values, and the foreign languages which have helped in a big way in their career path in the foreign waters, foreign countries. And all of them, they are today working at a very, very senior positions, companies like Merck, Tech Mahindra, Google, Cisco, Microsoft, in many companies, and they are doing exceedingly well. And whether those were the alumni in New York or in the Boston or in the San Francisco or Vancouver. So we had the largest alumni gathering in Toronto, where more than 70 alumni gathered together and doing exceedingly well. They said it's not only the Amity which have given us the education, but Amity has also given that life partner to us, who had the same similar value system, the values which Honorable Founder President has inculcated in each Amitian. So they had all the gratitude to Honorable Founder President Sir, Honorable Chancellor Sir, and to Amity University, to all their faculty members. So thank you very much, sir, for creating a wonderful Amity, and especially with the value-driven education system for the holistic development of the students, giving the latest of the education, the technology to them, but at the same time the values and sanskars which are very needed in today's environment, where the Honorable Chancellor says that together with the synergy we will change the world. And that's what we are seeing, the transforming the world with our alumni. Thank you very much, Honorable Founder President, sir.
You have heard it. You have heard it from the horse's mouth. She has met recently. Now, Dr. out of these students, alumni, what is the percentage of the engineering study students, and what is for management? What is the rough percentage of engineering versus management?
So the students which I have, alumni which we have met, they are the pockets from the different, for example, the biotechnology was very large number of students were there. Secondly, the engineering students were also large number in management, but even the smaller, I met the student from anthropology, I met the alumni from design, I met the alumni from forensic science. So it was the representation of all the disciplines, but yes, engineering and management and biotechnology, I would say they all three were the equal percentage. So they all three will constitute almost around 80% of the alumni, biotechnology, management, and engineering and technology.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. My dear students, I have made the mission in 5 years. I have to send 10,000 students abroad. And Abhay Bansal has the obsession and Junoon. I don't think anybody else has such obsession that he will send 10,000 students in 5 years, and maybe I increase later on. Why I'm telling it? If I would have not gone to West Germany, today I must be working under Abhay Bansal and Manoj Pandey as a professor or as associate professor, asking for promotion and promotion. But I decided to go to West Germany. So my dear students, have the exposures of overseas, because what you have, what you will learn there, you have seen from the worthy speakers, you can really achieve anything and everything. I will not speak much on your IT or AI. You have spoken, heard very great, valuable lectures from Silvamurthy and everybody. I would only say, aspire. The life is difficult even from a cobbler, even for a hairdresser, even for a cook. Same problem, same pressure, same difficulties. So why should you not become the biggest in your area? And if you do not become this, it will not be failure of you, it will be my failure. Abhay Bansal and Manoj Pandey start getting the names from founder presidents, aspirational budding engineers, and I will meet them because who can tell better to my student how to become the billionaire, how to become a millionaire, how to change the world by reading the books or by TED speakers? Okay, well and good. But if somebody has done himself, he can very well with confidence do it what he's telling. So I would say, Abhay Bansal, Manoj Pandey, this is our mission, 10,000 students. Then I want to make 50 startups in this year. 50 starts of this year. Many people I have made the company's name for them because the first thing is what should be the name of the company. Recent was, the company's name was for Basant Sikarwal. And the earlier company where we got 1 crore from government for Shivani, now this scheme was raised to 10 crores and the same scheme was raised to 50 crores. Government is looking for you. Government accepts brilliance of your brain. And all the speakers, those who have come, do you think in spite of being so busy from all over the world, they would come? They are coming because of you. They are coming because of you, that here is an assembly of students who will be changing the world. I would say Abhay Bansal, Manoj Pandey, Natasha. So you are, I think, 20 years with me. Natasha, how many years you are with me now? Natasha?
Good morning, sir. Sir, I've been with you for more than 15 years now.
Okay, I know. I have been attending all your programs. You are not an exceptional IT head, but also a great who conducts the program. I have been very proud of you. I am proud of all HOIs. And let's see that our students, those who are studying with you, the number increasing, they show to the whole world we are MIT alumni. And if somebody does not achieve it, I will do the hand holding and we'll do it.
Right,
Everybody,
sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. And with your blessings, we have 2 of our alumni also who have joined us here, Ms. Akanksha and Mr. Mohit. So huge round of applause from Ms. Akanksha. Akanksha, she's a student of 2006-10 batch, sir. She passed out in 2010 from Amity University with BTech Information Technology. And Mohit passed out in the year 2011. So they are coming to campus now after so many years. They are here and they'll be sharing their experience with us. Akanksha and Mohit, thank you so much. Thank you, Honorable Founder President, sir. We will ensure that every student of ours is a true success story. Thank you for your blessings, sir.
Honorable Founder President, you have mentioned 10,000 students for international exposure. This is the success story which has been created. Honorable Vice Chancellor ma'am has gone to San Francisco. She met with Shubham. Sir, he is working as a senior software engineer with Apple, $200,000 salary. That is what the vision of Honorable Founder President. Mihir, sir, he is working with Goldman Sachs. When he joined Goldman Sachs, $40,000 was the sign up. For joining the company, he has been given car and he got $200,000 offer in the beginning only. Honorable Founder President, we will fulfill your vision and through that, American will show to the whole world they are the best. And we have already shown and we have a lot of success story to share, sir. Thank you, sir.
Great.
Thank you, Mr. President, sir, for showering your blessings on us. And each of your words will be acting as a booster to our motivation level. And we will make sure that we will not leave any stone unturned to take asset to the next level. Thank you very much for coming, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And now we have Ms. Akanksha from BTech Information Technology, 2006-10 batch, to share her experience. She is working with Adobe.
Great. Great, Akanksha, welcome. Welcome, Akanksha. So proud to see you.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. And I would like to extend my gratitude to all of you for having me here, for keeping us like a family with the Amity. And I think it's always great to be here. It seems that I belong here in some or the other form. And seeing these conferences, having these innovative ideas are just ahead of its time for the students. I mean, this is something out there. I was going through the agenda of the conference, like generative AI and whatnot. I mean, this is what is out there. And telling that this is not right with the situation is like everyone can do. But here at Amity, what I feel is distinguished is that side by side, you're telling the solutions to the problems. Arranging these conferences, the exposures that is given to the students is extraordinary. I mean, when I have worked with a couple of organizations now, and With every organization, I see that how prepped up I am for the role, whether it's giving the exposure to foreign languages, whether it's behavioral sciences, or the leading technologies that are being taught here. The exposure to the changes, the change in technology. I mean, the technology is going to change forever. And that is something that is inculcated here in Amity. And I'm so proud to be called an Amitian always. And thank you so much, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for organizing such conferences. Like decision intelligence is something that is going to change the world. Thank you so much for having me here.
I'm so proud of you, proud of you.
We invite Mohit to share his views now.
Thank you, Natasha ma'am. Thank you, everyone. It's a saying, change is law of nature. Okay, we see changes everywhere. This decision intelligence was just a theoretical topic when I was in college. Now it's been practically used. I see so many changes in Amity University College. There are so many things, new blocks have been introduced. But one thing I see is not changed is the passion, synergy with my fellow Amitians. So, Honorable Ashok Chauhan sir, it's really nice to see you after so long years. Respected delegates, respected faculties, and fellow Amitians. It gives me immense pleasure to share the stage with you guys. You know, in 2010, as I think someone said that 2010 was the first conference which was organized in Amity. And I think I was one of the volunteer who organized that event. It was IT conference and it was, I think, March somewhere in 2010 only. And I was highly active, volunteer during that time. Let me tell you a very small story. I joined Amity from a very small place known as Bokaro Steel City. And, I was very introvert, shy, and, I was not very confident to talk to people. But when I came here, like the human values, education, the confidence, foreign language, so many new things were introduced. Even the faculties, the mentors, they taught me so many things, and it gave me immense confidence to speak and stand behind, in front of you. So, I would like to say thank you, faculties. I think Natasha ma'am was one of my faculty. She taught me software testing, and I see few of the other like Anuranjana ma'am also. She taught me data structure. So I would really thank you for all your guidance and mentorship, and all the human values and education which helped me to build a persona where like I can stand in front of you confidently. And thank you so much. I would say, all fellow Amitians, all the best for your future. You are our future leaders. As our chancellor, Dr. Ashok Chauhan sir is saying that we should definitely go abroad. I went abroad. I've learned a lot of things. You should learn the way they are working and come back to India and do make in India proud. Thank you.
Very good. Very good. Very good. I must tell to my students, 2 days back, a delegation from the office of the Principal Scientific Advisor to the Prime Minister of India, Ajay Suji, 3 persons came. There was a lady who was there in the PSA's office, head of the Invest India, and she was my alumnus, 5 years studied at AIB, Amity Biotechnology. Can you imagine? Head of the Invest India in the office of the highest place of science in India, the office associated with the Prime Minister of India, Ajay Sood. She was there. Is it not a matter of pride for all of us? Can you imagine what positions he has reached after 5 years BTech, MTech studies, MTech to biotechnology? So when these students can do that, everybody sitting over here can do it. Everybody, but just you should want it. You should have the obsession to do it. Thank you.
Founder President, that name is Miss Jaita from Biotechnology. And let's give a big clap to all the alumni, not only these brilliant people who are here, all across the globe. Let's give a big clap. You students, you are seniors who are doing so well. You should do better than them. Blessings.
Thank you. Thank you.
I now request the dignitaries to please step forward to present Ms. Akanksha Jain ma'am and Mr. Mohit Raja sir to please present MIT Alumni Young IT Achiever Award.
Great, great.
Now we request the dignitaries to please present Mohit Buddhiraja sir with the Young IT Alumni Achiever Award. Applause. Thank you, one and all. Now, we are honored to have the privilege of receiving Dr. Tariq So's blessing for the event, a highly distinguished academician currently serving as the 8th president at Lawrence Technological University in Michigan. Though he couldn't be here with us in person, we are grateful for his contribution to this event. Sir will now be interacting with the audience.
Hello, dear colleagues and friends. My name is Tariq Sobh. I am the president of Lawrence Technological University in Southfield, Michigan, in the United States. It's a pleasure to participate in InCITe 2023, a long-standing tradition of excellence in higher education, research, and transformative thoughts. We are in a brand new world, a world that is dominated by artificial intelligence, automation, Industry 4.0, cloud computing, and many more existing and yet to exist advances. The world is shaping up to be an interesting mix of human creativity, innovation, and complemented by the most recent advances in such technologies as computer vision, artificial intelligence applications in business, engineering, technology, computing, and life in general. With the recent advances in automation, artificial intelligence, and all of these emerging fields, we are witnessing yet a completely different kind of paradigm when it comes to the future of work and the future of society as we have types of robotic platforms, humanoid robots, autonomous vehicles, autonomous ships, autonomous planes, and dexterity type devices that are capable of doing the jobs that are being done manually by human beings right now in a much more efficient, concise, precise, repeatable, and comprehensive and dependable manner. With the advent of things like robotic surgery, autonomous navigation, automatic recognition of scenes, medical record keeping that is automated, personalized medicine, and many other forms that are of jobs that are supported by artificial intelligence, machine and deep learning is going to transform the world that we live in right now. The jobs of the future are going to be very different. They are not going to be jobs that are manual labor dependent or even limited cognition type jobs. In the new economy, limited cognition jobs and the jobs right now that exist, for example, within the field of radiology, is going to be replaced by automated bots and artificial intelligence computer vision modules that are capable of doing automatic recognition of X-rays, MRIs, and CAT scans much more efficient than the best radiologists, because these expert systems are going to have diagnosis built in and have learned diagnosis after viewing billions of images and the correct diagnosis, versus the best trained radiologist who might have seen tens of thousands only. The whole idea of having to drive anything, whether it's a car, a plane, or a ship, is going to go away, because in the new interconnected world that is dependent on artificial intelligence and computer vision, all of these vehicles are going to be completely autonomously driven and connected for safety. Limited cognition jobs like accountancy and finance, etc., is going to be replaced by automated trading and automated accounting systems. The world is going to be very different. That does not mean that the types of jobs that are in existence now are going to disappear and all of these workers are going to be displaced. On the contrary, the world is going to be very exciting. There will be millions of other and new jobs that are dependent on creativity and innovation. The surgeons of the future are not necessarily going to be the surgeons who perform surgeries manually. They are going to be the surgeons of the future who are able to program these much more accurate surgical devices, like, for example, the Da Vinci platforms and many others, to perform surgery that is actually much more accurate than the current of surgery that humans can do right now. Surgeons of the future are going to be developing these equipment and making them more accurate. They are going to be programming them and designing them. Agriculture in the future is going to be different. Agriculture is going to be completely autonomous, done by machinery and platforms that seeds the fields and actually gathers the plants and fruits, etc. Who knows? Maybe even the music of the future is going to be played by amazing robotic artists and partially artificial musicians who have many more degrees of freedom and dexterity than the human hand and fingers. We are looking now at amazing and exciting advances in artificial intelligence, including things like ChatGPT and others. And in the future, these are going to be incredible tools to help us, the human race, do better in all fields. Technology is prevalent. Technology is prevalent in business, in areas like cybersecurity and information technology and forensic accounting, and artificial intelligence applications in management and business intelligence and data analytics. Technology in the future is going to be very evident in the fields of architecture and design, within the areas of 3D printing of houses, robotic constructions of building, in addition to augmented and virtual reality design in all areas. Artificial intelligence in healthcare and the applications of technology within the health sciences are going to be abundant in areas like health informatics, bioinformatics, telemedicine, robotic surgery, digital record keeping, and many other fields. Us and our great students are going to be taking on jobs in the future that do not even have a title yet. They need to be trained in a very multidisciplinary manner. They need to be trained within the usage of technologies, within the fields that they aspire to having a profession and a career in. And us as educators and researchers should get out from our comfort zone, embrace change, and make sure that our students are trained in a very technologically focused and interdisciplinary based manner, so they can become these professionals who can work in these multidisciplinary fields. including areas like autonomous mobility, nanotechnology, digital and integrated marketing, design and management, and so many other fields in the future. I wish you all the best. I hope that you enjoy the rest of the conference, and best of luck to all of you, and looking forward to an amazing event. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Soap. And maybe request all of you to please put your hands together for Dr. Soap, who was the 8th president of Lawrence Technological University. And he has sent his blessings and best wishes to all of you. Thank you.
We are truly honored to have our distinguished guests with us today and extremely grateful for their valuable insight and experiences. As a small token of our appreciation, we present a memento as a symbol of our gratitude and respect.
I now request Dr. Selvamurthy Sir, President ASTIF, to present a memento to our guest of honor, Dr. Sean McLoone Sir, Director, Center for Intelligent Autonomous Manufacturing Systems, Queen's University, Belfast, UK.
Joint Heads, Amity School of Engineering and Technology, to present a memento to our guest, honorable guest, John Paul Sir, Professor and former Director of Center of IT and National Development in Africa, University of Cape Town, South Africa.
Professor Dr. Manoj Kumar Pandey Sir and Professor Dr. Abhay Bansal Sir, Joint Heads ASET, to present a memento to our guest of honor, Mr. Rajiv Saraiya Sir, Vice President, Coforge.
To present a memento to our guest, Ms. Swati Maheshri Ma'am, Editorial Director, Springer Nature. I request Ma'am to kindly come on stage and receive the memento.
To present a memento to our guest, Ms. Kamya Khatta Ma'am, Editor, Springer Nature. I request Ma'am to kindly come on stage to receive the memento.
Ma'am and Dr. Deepthi Mehrotra Ma'am to present a memento to our guest, Dr. Marta Turpin from University of Pretoria. Ma'am, please join us on stage. Yes, Dr. Madhuri Ma'am, to please join us on stage.
Yes, Dr. Madhuri, Deputy Director of CRC, please join us on stage. Before we invite Dr. Deepti ma'am for vote of thanks, can we request a huge round of applause for the MCs of the day, Siddharth and Harshita? Everybody. And can we request a huge round of applause for all the volunteers of Department of Information Technology, all students who have been running around, and all students who have been listening patiently and eagerly to all our speakers. Thank you, thank you.
Natasha,
Can we request
Ji, sir.
standing ovation to our founder president, sir? Ovation to founder president, sir. Who, in spite of such a busy schedule, sir, you are with us. That shows your love, affection, and your blessings to all of us, sir.
Honorable sir, please tell to my students that we have since long years MIT International School in Pretoria in South Africa, running very successfully. Our MIT International School in Pretoria, South Africa.
Right, and Dr. Marita Turpin is from University of Pretoria only, and we request you to visit our MIT International School, which is in Pretoria. So, Dr. Marita, one visit from you to our school, MIT International School, where we see young students, right, all MIT.
Honorable founder president, for your reference, she is visiting third time. That shows how much love and affection she has with MIT. Thank you, Dr.
Invite her to our school and make a chief guest and welcome her there also.
Right.
So I'll ask the chancellor who is looking after that school, under the guidance of chairperson, to invite her and you are welcome for her blessings.
So we have more than 28 MIT international schools all across the globe. And please put everybody your hands together for our honorable chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Amita Chauhan, for all the efforts that she is doing. And for great leadership that she's grooming every student of ours into a success story.
And also put your hands together for our honorable chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, who has also sent blessings to all of us, to all of our students.
Right, right. Thank you so
sir.
much, one and all. We also thank Dr. Roger, who has joined us online from Carnegie Mellon University. Thank you so much, Dr. Roger Dannenberg, for being here. It's odd hours for you. Thank you so much for being here as a part of the inaugural session of the conference. Thank you. Dear students, please be seated. We are proceeding towards the vote of thanks, the last section. I request all the students to please be seated. Thank you.
We express a deep gratitude to everyone who has played a significant role in making this conference a resounding success. Finally, we invite Professor Dr. Deepti Mehrotra ma'am, Head Accreditation, Ranking and Quality Assurance, MIT School of Engineering and Technology, and General Co-Chairs InCITe 2023 for proposing the vote of thanks. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, Harshita. Dear all on the dais, off the dais, it's my honor and pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks on this auspicious occasion of inaugural ceremony of InCITe 2023, the international conference on the information technology with the theme of decision intelligence transform the world. We all understand this is the demand of the day, and the conference is going to be a great success. We all believe in that. But in the inaugural ceremony, I will first and foremost like to express my heartfelt gratitude to my esteemed guests from all over the world, researchers, scholars, students who are all present here, persons from academia who have taken their time out to make this occasion possible. Their presence has touched our grandeurs on the occasion, and I'm grateful for their support and their presence in this occasion. I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to Dr. Jean Paul, who has always been an inspiration for us, and he's been visiting us in all conferences and has been always given us a good insight for the future development. We will also like to thank Dr. Shane McCon from the director from the Center of Intelligence and Automation Manufacturing System, Queen's University, Belfast, UK. We would also like to thank Dr. Rogers Denberg and Dr. Tarek Shop for their online presence for the occasion. And we would like to thank Mr. Rajiv Saria, Vice President, Coforge India, for his presence in the event. So just 1 minute, there's an announcement.
Just before should finish, there is an announcement from our Honorable Founder President, sir, that if you allow, sir, should we announce that?
written to you both. You can read out what I've written to you both.
See, how fast he is in decision and thinking is, just now he has spoken about this Founder President Club for Aspiration Budding Engineers. So he has forwarded his directions to us to form a club for all the students, all of you, for your aspiration, so that your whatever aspiration the student is having in their mind, we can work for that, and we will able to formulate your career and now and as an alumni later on, so that you can achieve everything and whatever you aspire for. So this is the thinking of our honorable founder president for all of the students, and that he want every student of MIT should have a great success story. Thank you, founder president, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Monish Pandey.
Thank you so much, sir.
Honorable Founder President has always given us mandate, even before that also, that each and every student of MIT must get more than their dream and desire. So this club, thank you, Honorable Founder President, for your blessing by making this club.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for this wonderful club, and I hope all students will take the whole advantage of it, and we will be giving good engineers and technocrats to the country, and so that we can make our country proud. And Amitians will be always be the leader in the growth of the India. We all have a strong belief in that, sir. And in this occasion, I would like to thank you, sir, for your presence, because your presence is always a great motivation for all of us, and we always look forward that we can achieve whatever we want to achieve by looking forward to you. We would also like to thank our Honorable VC ma'am and Silvamurthy sir for their presence, and we would like to thank our joint heads and our chancellor sir also for giving us a platform where we can organize such a wonderful conference, and that's a global exposure to our all students so that they can achieve whatever they want in their life. In the last, I would like to thank the team IT of our IT department for all the students and faculty members who have done day and night hard work to make this conference success. Our alumni for their presence and making us proud. Every time, whenever we say coming back to alma mater is always a great honor for us. And I would also like to thank IT support and all others who have contributed in any manner for this. And once again, for all the audience who are here for making this event a great success. And I wish that a whole conference is going to be a wonderful learning experience for all of you and a synergy of great experience. Thank you, sir.
Just now I got a WhatsApp from our Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhanji, that he is also attending the whole program during his other meetings.
Oh,
so he has sent his blessings to all, and he has applauded my idea for making this club for the aspirational budding engineers, because we go very fast. Thought, guided, implemented.
Great, sir. Because of your inspiration, we are all doing wonderfuls, and we are going to do wonders for Amity as well as for India, sir. That's our brain.
You are also very long with me. How many years?
So it's nearly 20 years now, sir.
I know that you are thinking you are 20 years, right? I think we should once honor all my faculty members, employees, those who are 20 years plus. Manoj Pandey, these are so dedicated to everything. 20 years is not a small time. Natasha, 15 years. So we'll have a big function. I'll be there 20 years plus honored. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you.
What you say, once for MIT, always for MIT.
That is why Datta has come back. Datta has come back from that government position. And it was once for MIT, always MIT. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for being a part of the inaugural ceremony of InCITe 2023. We hope you enjoyed the insightful speeches and discussions. As we move forward, we would like to invite you to attend the parallel keynote sessions at the respective venues. Please join us there. Thank you once again for your presence and support, and we request all our guests to join us for high tea at F3 block. Thank you.